guys, how are you doing? And this is another live after a short break. And I'm really looking forward to this live today because I am going to stream not only on my normal social networks, but I'm also streaming on the website. And if you are interested, the website is called like the project Live Broadcasting Rocks, or in German erfolgreich.live. So that's the idea. And yeah, I just came in and just start showing you a little bit around of my website. So this is the studio, as you can see. And so I really tidied it up for you. And especially yesterday, I have seen that I have so many USB cables and plugs that have to go into this computer. And I also thought I'm going to show you this, what I did yesterday, because it could be helpful for you because you might have the same problem. So do you have this problem when you are basically have to plug it in all into your computer, and most of the computers just have the like 2 USB ports or maximum like 4 USB ports, and it's the same thing with my computer here. Look how this looks like. And yeah, so this is why you need to be inventive, especially if you're going into live video and you want to become a little bit more, professional in that. So how can you deal with all these cables, right? So the first idea, of course, is to gain, to have the USB port, right? And we have all seen things like that here. They look like this. And I have to say, I'm always the one who tries out things that are kind of cost efficient, right? So you don't have to spend like thousands if it also works for a few bucks. So this has carried me along quite some times, and I don't want to be, not grateful about it. I'm super happy. So that was about, I don't know, 20 bucks or so, and it was also sent after three weeks, in these days and times when supply chain is really a problem. So I'm grateful for it, and it worked quite a long time. But I found that quite often also the cameras fell out. So that means that, so you see, see how I am doing my little live video here. So hello, so there is a camera up there, then we have a camera here, then I have a camera there, and then I also have like another camera that shows like the perspective from above. So you can even see look in my drawer, you can even see that I have a short on today. So this is fine, right? This is a good thing because you can switch the perspective so it doesn't get that boring, and you have some variety in your live video. And then also you need the microphone, because the closer you get, the nicer the voice sounds, and you don't have to shout that long. But that all requires cable, and so this is why it becomes a problem after a certain time, because you have more than only one cable in your that you have to plug in. And I just had this together today, or this week, when I talked with a good friend, and I wanted to help him also to get next level on his life. So what can you do then when you only have 2 plugs, USB plugs in your laptop? Did you also have this problem when you want to switch on several devices? And what did you do about it? Just send me a message and or a comment here, and I'm happy to involve that as well. So what were your tricks? What were your workarounds about that? Would be interested to know about this too. So what did I do? So I just started, as I said, with this USB hub. Normally this USB hub had seven USB ports, and it was okay. It was kind of okay. You could even switch on and off the USB stuff. That was handy, especially with separate USB, like the USB hard drives, but it wasn't enough. So I found out that there is even something bigger. Here I have like two small USB-C hubs and one two bigger USB hubs, and yeah, it was just fine. So here you go. I just plugged in the hub into one of these USB plugs, and so I have all the room for all the other cameras. And so why is that so important? Why do you need that? Just because of that. So I have another perspective now. I have another camera. I can look in here and it's all fine. But there's another thing that I wanted to share with you today. And this is something that I've seen quite so for some time and could be really useful for you. If you are interested into life, or if you're looking for enhancing your life videos and you think, okay, so I have done Facebook Live, I have done YouTube, I have done also like some LinkedIn Live. Yeah, maybe it gets nice, but it's kind of boring. And just wait a second. While you have a look here in my studio, I just have to get this. This is what I definitely forgot. Let me just get it here. This is all. So you see, this is all live, and so you see, I have some trousers on. So, but look at this here. This is what I always love to show. Here, this is like an old radio that was probably produced at around 1950s, 1960s, a battery, and you had the world in your hand. Wow. At that time, really wow, because think about the radio in the 1920s. That was just a gargantuan, really big, heavy thing. And I remember my grandmother's radio was super heavy and super expensive at that time. All the 8 kids that she had were collecting money to get the radio. And then, yeah, so it even broke after a few years, but they still had it in the living room because the radio was so massive and it was so expensive you couldn't throw it away. So of course this has all changed with with new transistors and everything that was produced. Great, guys, everybody who knows more about electricity, electronics, hey, kudos. But you get the idea. So we had like these little devices and we were able to listen that somebody were, well, landing on the moon. And so we were even taking part on that event live. So when we are hopping a little bit further into 2022, we are certainly also very well connected. We have TV, we have radio, and we now have the possibility to stream live through social networks. Wow. So you can do your own TV show, your own radio show if you are on Clubhouse, for example. This is so cool because nobody is the gatekeeper anymore. You don't need any fancy radio station or national public radio to do an interview with you. If you have a great idea and if you want to build up your, well, audience and also what is it called? Like the momentum, right? So you can start from where you are. You can also start with your cell phone. You can do like a live on Facebook with the app. But what if you want to be totally independent of LinkedIn, Facebook? You want to be independent from YouTube, because these are all platforms that more or less you need to have access to. So YouTube may be the least, but if you haven't a Facebook account, so you know people cannot watch your live video. If you don't have a LinkedIn account, so a lot of people have LinkedIn now, but it's just like, yeah, limited. It's not the entire world in theory. So what do you do? What would you do? Send me your comment, send me an idea. What should we do if we want to go live? If we are not using LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, what would you like to do? Where would you like to reach out with your live video? Let me know. I'm giving you a quick moment to reflect here and also to see if some comments and reactions are coming in. And also I want to see if, this is ready, what I want to show you. So it's here in the back. And what I'm showing you now is my new website. And my new website looks like this. Bang. So this is my website. It's about me, of course. Everybody does a website about himself or the idea or the mission. Of course, if you are going for the website, you want to let people know what you are, what's your competitive advantage, what you're doing, what's your mission, what you're doing here and here. The idea is live broadcasting rocks. Imagine to go live in high quality and win clients with ease. And so you can scroll here and you can see, oh, okay, join me live. And hey, who do you see here? It's me. And this is the thing that I wanted to present to you. This is basically, I am doing a live video right now on my website as well. And why is that so cool? Because I can definitely share with you my website right now. This is the website Live Broadcasting Rocks. Of course, I would like you to visit, have a look at it, and if you find interesting things, please share them and also enjoy. Let me know if you find any spelling mistakes. There might be some still. It's just in the first pilot. Okay, so, but I'm happy. So I'm happy that it's out. So, and you know, done is better than perfect. So this is also what I'm doing here with live video. So, okay, if it might not be like the super Oxford English, okay, bear with me. So I will have a revision over it, done over it in a few weeks, and then it's going to be even nicer. But the nice thing about the website is if we have this here, this little tour on the website, and this is what I'm showing you right now. So this is how it looks like. So you have here the, what is it, like the hero image it's called. And I'm telling you a little bit about what I'm doing here, why live video is so relevant. And just let me reload it because it hasn't even reloaded that the live video is on. And so this is so cool. So look at this now. I have here, if you go on the menu, you can click on the live. And so you see the live video right now. And maybe it's better in another view. Let's get it on here. So you see the live video here, just playing right now, and what I'm explaining to you. So this is my live video that is streamed online. So we currently see 2 people watching me. I see actually 3 people watching me, but maybe it's myself. I don't know. So if you're watching this in the replay, of course, it's still relevant. And so why is that such a cool thing? Because basically in live selling, we talk about the losing people because people might love your live video, but if you have the final call to action and you say, hey, please let me know what is happening, how can I book you, what's your service like, then people might be lost. Or most people, there is a drop in conversions, even though if you do the best live of your life, then people might still fall out and not convert because it's on another system. Facebook is another system, YouTube is another system. So people might need to, write down your website or click on a link, and so they don't see it. And so then you basically lost them, even if you have a great offer. And if you want to say, hey, I have a one-on-one offer for you, or please, if you want to, you can now book your next Calendly one-on-one session with me for 30 minutes. Where do the people go? And so if you are in the environment already, so people then can see, okay, so where can I book a link? So if I tell you, okay, here is the way to contact me, so just click on the contact, and so you can send me a contact, or you can go to my services here on my website. And so you have it here, personal coaching call, you have it here, live magnet course, and remote live streaming. And here you always have the book the call with me option. And so you can book live from this environment. And so this is why I wanted to point you to this possibility, because it's such a great possibility to be actually more out there with your live video. So if you're doing a live video, why not showing it to your website? And then I think normally, what's the cool thing about a website these days? Who wants to go on a website these days? Nobody. Because it's boring, it's static news. Nobody wants to see a website that is where you have stuff on that you can also watch in another thing. Just for example, if you're searching for an information, then of course a website is so important, just as my website right now, because you can find all the different things there. But a live video makes your website alive, brings life to your website. And therefore it's also a way for, if you are a web designer out there, if you are the digital manager of a website, then consider it, because maybe you already have an event running that you are streaming. May it be on LinkedIn, may it be on other social networks, but it's not on the website. And it's so easy, even if you are a small consultant these days. Hey, this is a great view, I think. If you are a normal consultant, then you have the possibility to really get here an attractive website and also make it live. And then, of course, people will find your information still through the social networks, but I think it's just the thing that will happen in more and more also selling websites. For example, Elopage already did it. Like that's a page where you can sell your digital services, or you can also sell other like courses, web courses right now. And Elopage has a live video feature in it. And this is basically the same principle as you streaming out to your website directly as well. And so this is just cool, because you can repurpose your live content on your website. And then if you are selling something, if you're doing a webinar, and then you would like to have people coming to your offer right away, and maybe you have a special offer where you say, okay, if you book it right now, you get 30% off or something, or you get an extra bonus. So just click on this link. You can do that with Elopage. And so this is why I'm super excited about it, and I am absolutely sure that other people in the community will jump on it. And if you have any questions about that, just let me know. So this is basically what I would like to share with you in terms of the can-do environment. So what you can do with live video these days. It's just fun to be out there with what you really love to do. And I also have to say, I'm really happy that I could do a website after basically 1 year of collecting experience in doing live videos. I did this 30-day challenge where I did a live video on mindset related topics each day. And that was certainly also adding a lot to my experience in March. So I did a little pause then and did the website. And so this is the great result. So you see what the website looks like right now. And let me just show you a little bit around the website. So if you are there already, let me just show you. The good thing about the website is that, you can learn here about what live video is. So I have a webinar that you can exclusively watch. I'm telling you a little bit about my story, where I'm from, what I have been doing, why am I the live broadcasting guy, and why you can trust me. And here is a video about, like, short video as well. Here, find out if you want to hear your advantages are about live video. So I have already done this presentation as in like 2 years ago in my company that time. But here is again here are all the advantages why I think you should really consider live video, and why it must be so attractive for your clients and for your future clients. And then here you can also learn how to really boost your Zoom resolution basically for free. So there is a blog article. And so if we are talking about blogs, let me just show you to the blogs. Let me just show you the blog site. Here is the blog site with the current blogs. I think I'm doing some blogs all the time. So, but these are the first 4 ones. Here, a review about my 30-day challenge that was initiated by Bob Proctor, the mindset, legend. And here the article about boost your Zoom resolution for free, really worth to read. And then 7 reasons why you should use live streaming. And here, what the best live video software is for you. Okay, was that a little bit boring? I hope not. So if you have any comments, if you want to know anything more, let me know. Maybe you want to know, okay, what is he doing here? Why is he always telling about life? What does this have to do with what I'm doing? I would say if you find what I'm doing kind of interesting, then go to this page here, my services, because I'm proposing you what you can basically do, how you can boost up your online presence, your digital presence, how to make it lively with live video. So I'm offering this to you. I have a personal coaching call where we could basically look for your particular needs, what you need to do, whether you are a coach, you're a network marketer, you are a teacher, you are a professor, whatever, you want to sell something, or you have already your company, you have a startup, you want to make people know what you're doing, so then consider live video. So in 3 hours, I bring you from 0 to hero. And then this is the course here, Live Magnet 6-week course. I'm doing that always with a group of people. The next group is starting soon. And this is 6 interactive Zoom calls of 60 seconds where I'm basically walking you through everything from technical setup to also the mindset of being live. And then you can, of course, bring in all your individual questions, how we will set it up for you. And then there's another thing, live remote streaming. That means that if you are not going for doing the live video yourself, so just hire an expert who is doing it for you. If you really want to concentrate on your live video, that's the best way to get your viewers happy and to also deliver something that you are happy with great quality. And I would say the little expert, not the big expert, remotely is taking care of it. And this expert would be me. And then here is another possibility. I'm also offering in-house courses for groups. So if you're interested in that, for as of from 1 hour to 3 days, let me know. I am also approachable for that. And that is something that I'm putting my special attention to. You have seen that I have done quite some mindset related topics, and for the 30-day challenge, for example, that I've done. And why is that mindset thing such a special thing these days? So everybody's talking about mindset, right? I think it has to do with our times when we are exposed with a lot of change in a very short amount of time. And the thing is that you have to be rock solid. You have to know where you're going, what your goal is, what your purpose is, to stabilize you and to make you kind of independent of what others and outer things kind of want you to be and want you to change or want you to influence. So if you are a rock, if you have your goal set, if you have your worthy ideal and you're constantly pursuing it, then this is the best way to get a great mindset where you are winning, and you're winning more than with the life you're already doing. And so this is a very broad subject, but it is so much worth the investment, because it will of course trickle down to everything: your income, your health, your relationships, but at the end also how comfortable you are going live. And so I haven't always been this way. Believe me, that I thought, okay, I can just go live and I can just talk about something. And I was always like, okay, I have to prepare. I need to do this. What would people think of me? So this is mindset. So if you have the same idea about, okay, I cannot go live. First I need to do my marketing strategy. First I need to make a focus group. Then I need to get a new computer. If you think this way, man or woman, so you better change your mindset and you invest in your mindset and you get out of these kind of limiting beliefs, because yeah, your client is maybe just around the corner and is waiting for what you can deliver with a great service and a great attitude. And if you also work on yourself, this is the best investment that you can do. So therefore, what am I going to tell you here? This is the Paradigm Shift Mindset Training course that I'm offering. And this is the program that is most sold in the world. It's the Thinking into Results program from Bob Proctor. And this is, well, the standard, the best worldwide. And I'm offering this to you. And let us talk if you're interested. I will find out what your goals are, what your questions are, how I can help you, if I can help you, and if we are matching. And if this is good, so then just book here that discovery call here in the Calendly app, and then we are ready to go and start into your new life, because that's at the end what it is. I would like to encourage you to really reach out with your purpose, with your mission you care about, with energy and with ease, and then also doing that with a mindset that is not, well, being in your way, but is opening you the perspective to the life that you really deserve. That's it. Do you have any questions? I said a lot today, but I have to say I did it without any script. It all came. And if you have now the impulse and you want to ask something, this is your chance. This is the possibility. Also, hey, Daniel, thank you very much. Another Daniel out there. Thank you very much. Looking forward. I think we have not met yet in person, but it's so cool to see you here in this live video. And yeah, so what are the next steps? What can you do? I think the best step is always to really ask yourself, what do you really want? So I asked this to myself about a year from now, and I thought, okay, so I have done so many things in my companies, in the agencies I worked for. I basically went on through the whole marketing funnel, from social media management, from paid advertisement, email marketing, SEO. I love it and I loved it all. But to be honest, also, I never really had the feeling that I could excel a little bit further, that I was interested in everything, but there was something missing. And it took quite some time to find that out and to also be honest and say, okay, what is it now where my passion is and what I really would like to do? And this is why Bob Proctor and the Thinking into Results course really helped me to get this straight and to also be assured that it's not a bad thing that you go or I go for my purpose and what I'm really interested in. And so there was this passion with radio, with television, that I always thought, okay, it's done. It's probably not working like this because you have to have like good grades to work in radio, or you have to come in a special way. You have to know people. There are less and less people hired. The money is not so well. There are less and less people employed. All these limits. And so I did a kind of secure job and I went to a similar direction, but it wasn't the direction that I actually was looking for. And so it was okay, but it was never really the thing that I thought, well, I couldn't really invest myself in. And I think also people around me knew that. They said, well, he's a nice guy. It's really a pleasure to work with. You see all my nice people that wrote me on LinkedIn and stuff. I'm proud of the experience, but on the other hand, I knew, okay, now is the time to move on. And if you have the feeling that you have to move on as well, because you're coming back into the office where, well, people pretend it is like it was, but it's actually has changed because nobody wants to be in an office like that anymore, an office environment, because maybe it's also you feel that your employer is not really giving you what you need. Okay, what could be the next step? And I'm happy to share with you my experience, how I found my way, and also I'm happy to show you how a boost in your speed can happen if you're taking coaching and if your thoughts and if your way is reflected with somebody who has already experienced and done it. So let me know if you're interested. So that's the Paradigm Shift Mindset course that I am doing based on the Thinking into Results course from Bob Proctor. You find it on my website, and the website here, that's Live Broadcasting Rocks. And if you speak German, I didn't even say this, but this is actually the thing, and this is how I also would like to position me. Of course, I'm speaking German as well. So if you are interested, we can all do this in German. And of course, the website is easily transferable to German. So the first part is already translated. So that's it. Wishing you a great start into your well-deserved weekend. I have to say, here in Switzerland, the sun is absolutely fantastic today. It's not so hot, but it's already getting so nice. I would just say, you make the best of it, okay? And if I can be of service, just contact me. I just checked the Calendly availabilities for next week's. There are still some availabilities open, whether it is the technical part of live video or it's the part of the mindset. I'm happy to give you some impulses here. Okay, wishing you all the best and have a great weekend. Bye bye.